Hello friends and welcome back. This is episode 46 of our Terraria 1.2 Let's Play, and I am back in the jungle again. And you might remember last time I actually took a bit of a spill and got beaten up by some bees or something, so I decided to make my way back over here so we could continue the search for more chlorophyte, despite the fact that I've made actually a full set of chlorophyte armor now, which is terrific news, and I'm really happy about that. And I actually have to say, upon wandering in here, this is a very useful armor bonus, having the fact that this thing shoots all the time. It actually, not only does it help you offensively, but it also kind of lets you know where enemies are coming from, which is a great thing for me. I think I just picked up tattered wings. Is that what that just said? If so, that is another set of wings I can then craft. So anyway, I made my way back. I picked up the gold that I had lost. At least I think I did, because I seem to have 17 of it now, which I find hard to believe that I could accumulate quite that many bits of gold just from wandering in here. There was a lot of stuff going on, needless to say, so yeah, it was a little tough to tell what was happening as I walked near where I had died. But now I'm just trying to fend these guys off for the moment so I could go ahead and mine the rest of this chlorophyte here. There's quite a bit of it in this spot, and we're almost the way back to where I was trying to get the whole time last episode, which is to that one chest. And I also picked up a couple of those heart plants, so I'm going to go ahead and put those in my bar as well in just a moment. I just want to get the rest of this out. There we go. Alright, so let's take care of that. Again, I'm hitting I instead of... Oh, there it is, tattered bee wing. So yeah, that is what I was looking for. I also picked up a philosopher's stone and a precise bezoar, which I'm still not 100% sure what those do, other than critical strike chance. I guess I need to check to see what they forge, or not forge, but can transmute into with other items. I don't really think there's much else I need here to put into this slot. I did find 25 titanium ore also, which is not really especially useful at this point. I think I've passed that. But if there is any other object that I want to craft, I guess it's nice to have a whole bunch of ore. Just so I don't have to look at it, or look for it later, because honestly, titanium, I think, is probably one of the most obnoxious to find out there in the wild. I've certainly spent quite a while wandering through these areas, and I think that is one of the least prevalent ores that I've run into in total. So little bits of chlorophyte, like one speck at a time, is not going to quite do it for me, so we'll leave those alone. I'll throw up a torch up here in this corner just in case there's anything going on in the walls, and get rid of all the vines we can so we can see what's going on past there. No, nothing much. Do have some more spores. Really loving this shroom spear. This is such a good one to have. I'm so glad I went and bought this. It is really, I think it's the item I can probably lean on most comfortably now for melee, and it seems to be doing a lot of good work for me in terms of how quickly it's knocking out enemies. I've even noticed occasionally it will hit a bunch of times in a row where you line up an enemy, it'll just go dit-dit-dit-dit, like all quickly like that, and just knock them out. So that's exactly what I'm after, and I'm happy to have found it. So yeah, the life fruits, I guess, can show up there, so that way I don't have to go ahead and find them again. I guess I could have just left one sitting so I don't have to do it every single time, put them back in the hotbar. Oh, that was dumb. Freaking walked right into that one. Well, I guess we'll probably have our full HP in pretty much no time with this new set of golden hearts. I don't think it's going to take that long, but that is definitely another one of my goals, to fill up all the HP that I can possibly have. There's a gold chest, unless it's a mimic. Nope, it is not. Mimics are my new best friends now. I'm really happy when I run into those because they're pretty easy to kill, and they almost always seem to drop something that I want. Well, not almost always, but it seems like about half the time they drop a rare accessory or something that I haven't really run into much. Although now I'm starting to have such a collection of accessories, the odds of them dropping one I don't have seem to be getting lower and lower, but, you know, that's kind of goes with the territory. It's not to be unexpected, or not to be expected. I don't know. I did some double negative work there. Anyway, where was that chest again? I'm getting tired of getting lost here. Oh, it's right on the other side, isn't it? Is this the same one? I think it is. Let's just go right over here. Oh, there's some more chlorophyte. And yeah, that is the one I was looking for. I don't know how I could have possibly missed that. Also, what is going on over there? It's like a weird pink light happening in the ground. Rich mahogany. Oh, it's the enemy plant thing again. Hey, I got a menacing anklet of the wild. I don't think that I've actually had this yet, right? I kind of don't remember correctly, but I don't feel like I've had it necessarily. Some more torches. Oh, healing potions are actually welcomed right now, because I don't really have too many left. I was actually going to think I needed to restock on those soon. It seems like my best way now for getting potions is just to kill bosses, which is pretty silly. But, you know, I guess that works. I just don't like having to build them. That's the one thing I've avoided doing for pretty much this entire Let's Play. I'm not sure that I've hardly made more than one, if any, of those potions at all. Or of any potions, really. I think it's kind of funny, too, that this this little light that appears over your head... Oh, this is chlorophyte. I thought this was actually tin for some reason. I like that this little thing over your head, it sort of reminds me of the Sims, like, identifier crystal. I think that's pretty silly. It almost looks just like it, right? It just needs the little ridges along each edge. If it was more of a sharp thing, but whatever. Alright, let's see if there's any more chlorophyte down here. Doesn't look like it. I like how this thing will actually team up with whatever it is, the weapon that I'm using to try and, like, knock back the enemy, or at least, like, sometimes stun them, because when you're in the case of certain enemies with ranged attacks, they will actually stop attacking you for a moment when they're stunned from being hit. So that's actually buying me a bunch of time when I have this thing as well, right? So, all in all, it's kind of like a super big win to have something that's automatically shooting like a sentry like this. What's going on up there? It looks like something green. It's probably just more spores. Yeah, that's what it is. Wherever we run into something green, I guess that's where we want to be. And how much more of this jungle is there, by the way? I feel like this thing is freaking endless. I wandered around in this place. When we were doing the jungle episodes last time, I wandered for ages, and I never saw all of it. Now we're wandering more, and I still haven't seen all of it. There's freaking cobalt here, like we need that. Alright, let's keep looking. Oh, there's a little bit more chlorophyte. What am I trying to do with the chlorophyte anyway? I don't even know at this point. I've gotten pretty much what I wanted out of it. But maybe it's just greed. I just want more, man. I want to see what else I can make. There's probably got to be some kind of sword or some other weapon that I'm interested in. Well, I know for a fact that there were a bunch of objects that require this, on top of the fact that we needed to make shroomite, right? So there's all different things that would require me to have this material. So I just want to stock up on it while it's relatively convenient for us to be hanging out in here. More of that, not really necessary. The pink stuff now, or the pink and purple, we don't really need much at all. I've actually got a surplus of the stuff now in one of my chests. I actually have so much that I don't really need it. And I've filled up both of my repositories for it, so it's just kind of like going to waste if I get any more. What's going on in here? Any more chests, or maybe a mimic or two would be cool. That's another thing I was having for a while when I was farming in Hell. I seem to be running into mimics in the exact same spot, like, 6 times in a row. It was like a really strange amount of times that made me wonder if maybe there was like a reason, gameplay-wise, that this was like a hot spot for mimics to spawn in. It was at, like, right at the very left side of the world, at the bottom of Hell, up against, not up against, but like a couple tiles away from the left border of the entire edge of the world, and almost at the lowest point that the world goes. So I'm not sure why that was happening. Maybe there is actually a fluke going on there. But I wish I could, like, BizSnap min-max that situation, but I'm not quite able to. You know, where are the people, the Binding of Isaac people that break into the source code of Terraria? I guess there's not that many mysteries in Terraria the same way there is with Isaac. That is such an enigmatic game, isn't it, Isaac? There's, like, so many things that have come out over the years of it being in existence that have really led to people changing the way they play it. I think that's so cool, that there's this whole metagame of learning how to interact with the game to optimize the strategies you have for progressing in it. Same thing with Spelunky. I think that game has also had a pretty big meta element as well. Now that, you know, people like Bananasaurus Rex have taken to ghosting, or killing the ghosts through lava, like, ridiculous things that you didn't even think were possible, are now being done. Like, they're no big deal. Just, you know, NBD. Get that out of the way. Just knock out the ghost. You know, unkillable enemy? Nah, I just changed the rules, because I'm a crazy man. So, you know, crazy Mike style stuff. Anyway. I think we're going to be done with the jungle fairly soon. Not done, but, like, done for the moment. Because clearly I still have some more life plants to get out of here that I want to fill up my health with. But I do want to get a boss fight in today, if possible. Despite the fact that I haven't made a ton of progress on chlorophyte. I'm not sure what exactly, again, that I want to really get out of the chlorophyte, but I would like enough to not have to think about it again for a little while, and I think that's going to take a long time, to be honest. Alright, you need to pick a side, man. Are you coming after me, or are you going to hang back? One or the other. You can't have both. Are you going to attack? Well, you're dead, so I hope that was worth it. Stupid vines with brains and sentience. I don't know what their goal is. Anything else going on up here? There's another turtle. Looks like another summon for the boss. There are plenty of those. Looks like you don't have to go too far to run into one. Which, if I was ready, I guess that's good news. I thought there was just going to be one in the entire biome and you'd have to track it down. But I guess that is a little bit restrictive if you're trying to come in here and it's a particularly large biome. Which I think most of the time it would be. But I think we made some good progress regardless on this area. I mean, just considering we've gotten... oh, look, it shoots through walls too. I didn't even know that. I thought it actually didn't do that. Although now it's not. I don't know. So yeah, we got the tattered wings. We've gotten some more chlorophyte. We've gotten a few more accessories that I probably can turn into stuff. Some more jungle spores. And yeah, another full stack. So why don't we head back? I mean, I'll just take a quick look at the map to make sure I didn't miss anything drastically huge. Well, looks like this biome is going to go on for a long ways yet. I mean, there's a whole bunch more to go down here, I think. I just saw chlorophyte showed up somewhere where I moused over. Wherever. I can't tell where that is. In here somewhere. Is this... That's the symbol for chlorophyte is like that dank... I don't know what you call that. Drab, I guess. Whatevs. Let's just head back and we will go see about a boss. I think that's a lot more interesting to watch anyway. We've done enough mining. I can do that on my off time if we need to. What time is it outside? See, we have a mushroom biome now, so we gotta be careful. Oh, it is just daylight now. Crap! Alright, well there goes that strategy. I guess we will go ahead and craft the item anyway, though. It shouldn't be too hard. We just need some souls of light. Which are these guys down here. I forgot how many it was, but I'll just take like 13 of them. And I will redistribute some of this stuff as well. The pixie dust I don't need. I've got plenty of that. I actually have like multiple full stacks of it. I also need some lenses. I think 3 lenses is correct. And then from down here I need some lead bars. I guess lead is our international version for, you know, the metal that we're using to bind things to make them a mechanical whatever they are. Yep, there it is, a mechanical eye. It's 6 souls of light, 5 iron bars, 3 lenses. I'm not sure if I'm okay with this fight, if I'm going to be able to handle it, but at least I've got the item now that I can use to summon the thing, as well as I've got some mechanical worms down here too, which we could perhaps put to work. What else could we do to pass time? I guess I could go farm for some more potential drops, like from the harpies. I could try and get a harpy wing still. I don't need spider webs. Stingers going here. I know you want me to quick stack. I'm sorry, I'm a huge jerk. I'm never gonna do it. What else did I have? The rocks are up there, as safe as there. I think that's probably about it. And we've got some vines, which can go over here. Unfortunately, this isn't passing the time. I wish it was. Oh, and I want to drop off all my money as well, so that way, you know, when I inevitably die, I don't have to think about that anymore. 21 more gold. We're almost to our 4th platinum. Man, the money is really accumulating quickly now. And there's another free gold. Well, not free. Took me some time. Oh, what is this? I can make a jungle hat out of spores. Oh, I haven't done that yet. And there's 16... A whole stack makes you 16 chlorophyte. That's so silly. What do I want out of this stuff? I don't really see much. There's like something about a light disc somebody wanted me to make. That's a thing that I'm kind of interested in as well. Somebody said I could like have multiple of those all shooting out in front of me and just demolishing all my enemies. I kind of like anything that does the work for me sounds great. Now if I get 24 of these again, do I have any more items? Oh man, look at all the things I can craft out of this. There's a chlorophyte drill, chainsaw, great axe. Wow, that's a lot of damage, but it's gotta be pretty slow, right? Jackhammer, I don't even know what to do with that. Warhammer, 96 melee damage, holy crap. Saber, claymore, partisan, and that's it. Alright, so, looks like a good diverse number of objects that I can create here. But for now, I think we're going to drop it off. Let me know what you think is a good idea for me to do weapon-wise going forward. I do like a melee build. That is kind of where I'm going with things, so in case you were wondering where I wanted to put my efforts, that would be it. No potions for once. That's kind of a rare thing. I should have just dropped off all of that other material. Mahogany is some gold I can put down here. And I'll just drop off all of the ore up at the top in my gold ore chest. It's like a war chest, but for gold, I suppose. And titanium, I'll go ahead and make that later. Yeah, and then we'll keep working on hallowed bars and all. I mean, I probably don't need too many more hallowed bars ever, but still. Could always have more. Alright, my inventory is satisfactorily small right now. I can do the rest of that later on. It's not like I drop that stuff if I die anyway, right? So, who cares? Let's head back over here. We've got a long day ahead of us, apparently, before we actually can fight any of the enemies. I think it's kind of frustrating that we have to do that at night all the time. I don't really understand what the benefit of that is. I guess it's just sort of the way the game works, and just gotta deal with it, but I would have preferred if you had free range to do this stuff whenever you wanted. Oh man, I've got to also find my other sky islands. I've still never done that. I guess what I could do is I could get one of those reverse gravity potions and just sort of fly across the sky and see if anything pops up there. Because honestly, fighting harpies, not the most fun thing to do anymore. I've certainly put in my time doing this already. And as much as I do greatly enjoy the music theme that goes on while we're doing this, it's not always the most fun thing to watch. I've definitely killed dozens of them and gotten no drops of consequence just yet. I'm not sure how I ended up on throwing those around when I meant to get my shroomy spear out. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I don't think anybody wants to watch me do this, right? Well, I could actually just, like, float back across the sky for a while. Let's see. I don't know. Would I learn anything from this if I were to just float across for a bit? I was really hoping just, like, I would just get a feather, like, while I was just up here for 5 seconds. My expectations are not actually that high, to be honest, but it would be cool, right? I'm not even sure if I'll be able to reach the point in the map. Oh yeah, looks like I will, just barely. But I'll stop moving to the right, won't I, if I take this off, but then... Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, so I can't be moving right and also looking at the map at the same time, unless I did this, I suppose. That's kind of a way that I could take care of that situation. Did I go past the house yet? Or is that still coming back up? Oh, yeah, the house is way back there. Whoops. Okay, well, we'll go back the other way, and I will get a reverse gravity potion. We'll do that for a few minutes, and I'll clear out some of this, the blackness in the sky. See if we can run into another sky island. Who knows? There might be something up there worth finding. Granted, I think mostly all of that stuff is going to be lower tier now. But still, you know, it's kind of nice to have a different little spot to hang out. I also should build a house in the jungle at some point on the surface level so the witch doctor can move in, because apparently he sells some leaf wings that might look pretty nice with the armor setup that I seem to be rocking right now. Which one is it? Oh, I have obsidian skin potion. I forgot about that. Provides immunity to lava. I should go down there and just go ahead and get a whole crap ton of hellstone out of the underground with those. Alright, let's just use that straight away. Now, I should be able to... Wait, how do I flip again? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to make the world much easier to explore, even though I have wings. Because right now I'm just kind of like free-falling, but I guess I can keep using it to keep falling a lot. Let's just put this up. And then I will just take like broad swaths through the air, and then we'll just see if we can run into another sky island. I mean, I'm sure there's one around here somewhere. It's not going to be this high, though. I could just kind of like hang out around this height, right? Seems to be... I think the sky islands are all pretty much on the same plane, roughly, when it comes to that. Oh, there's the harpies. Alright, so we're kind of squiggle patterning through the whole sky. It's going to leave this horrible pattern that I'm going to want to get rid of later on. Oh, there we go. Got one. And I can even fly back up. Excellent. Oh, and it's hallowed. I don't know if that's good or bad. Alright, what's in our sky chest today? We've got another Star Fury and some silver coins. This is, yeah, like way under tier for where I should be. Iron skin potions are nice, though. Whatevers, I'll take it. And then we'll just clear out this house, as I often do. I didn't realize that these buildings were going to be so samey every single time. I kind of thought they'd be a little bit more diverse. Oh, one of you guys hangs out with us, okay. they're kind of easy now that I've got this, the golden shower, as well as this spear is probably going to do a number on him, too. Come back. At least he'll give us, you know, some gold and some souls of flight. Could always use more of those. I do like these tiles, though. I think they're kind of interesting. I'm not sure what I'll build with them, if I ever build anything with them, but it is cool that they're here. I guess if I left one of these alone, if anything wanted to move upstairs, that would always be an option. But I don't know, something about me just says I've got to destroy all of these buildings. Who's even building these? There's some kind of, like, mythical sky race of people that's just up here doing crazy stuff. Like, how did they get up here in the first place? Are they bird people? Hard to say, right? Oh, yeah, look at that. My own hammer really does a number on these walls. Certainly takes quite a bit less time than when I was doing this with whatever I had at the time. It was like the hell axe, if that even. Probably not even that. Amazing how quickly time goes, right? I already forgot what I used when I last crushed one of these buildings. It's been a while, actually. I haven't really done a lot of Sky Island exploration. But I know you guys are probably curious as to when I would get around to doing this. I was as well. Oh, there's another little cloud up here. So I'll see if I can just maintain the same height, because I don't know, is there a guarantee of how many Sky Islands there are in a world? So that's the third one, and there's still more ground to cover over to the left, but I think my swirly pattern gets a lot more ground covered more quickly than when I was trying to clear out all of the space. And I guess if we make it all the way over to the side, then maybe we'll actually get a chance to go get another shark or something. Alright, there we go. So it's up, by the way, in case I forgot to mention that. Oh, look who's here. You're a little late, buddy. Oh, I think I went too high. I think I want to be around here, actually. Oh god, I drank all my potions! And, well, I found another Sky Island, but that sucks. Well, thankfully I had a whole bunch of those potions, and they're not too hard to come by, but that was really silly. Forgot to change what my hotbar said. Let's just go see what's in here, and then we will leave. Hey, a freaking horseshoe. It's an item I've been looking for the entirety of this game. Finally found it. Alright, let's just keep going. No reason to linger here. We'll grab this feather, though. I'm not sure if there's any other use for feathers than I've already found. It's great now that I don't have to worry about falling damage. I can just kind of hang out. You know, if I need to go up, I go up. If I need to fall, I fall. Nobody needs to be worried about it. Yeah, I'm definitely covering a lot more ground now. Man, these guys are common now. Just a total fluke, I'm sure, but still. I don't know how quickly I'm moving to the right while I'm doing this, by the way. I might be going kind of slowly, actually. I'll just let him smack into me. Who really cares? I think I have enough armor that I can handle it. And eventually I'm going to kill him, and then I'm not going to be able to get the thing he drops, because it's going to be in the middle of the sky. Unless I can effectively turn around mid-air, which I might be able to do, actually. There it is. Did I actually get it? Oh yeah, I guess I did. Neat. Okay, almost. Gotta be almost to the end, right? Not quite, actually, but I think we've gone pretty far, even if this is going to be the end of our flight potions for now. Man, I remember when there were not enough wyverns. Now they're just everywhere. Anytime now. We should be pretty close. And the sun is going down, so I think I might still be able to get that fight in that I was talking about before. How high am I in the sky? I've lost perspective now because I've been moving over for so long. Oh, there's the end. 35 seconds. Am I going to make it? Oh, there's the end. Okay, cool. So I may have still missed some stuff, but that feels like what I needed to check out anyway for the moment. And let's just see if there's any sharks hanging out in the water. And then we'll teleport back. Oh, you're going to follow me all the way down, huh? That's alright. Oh, there is a demon altar there. I guess I could smash that. Really sure what else I would do with it, right? Oh, we've been blessed with cobalt. What a terrific, terrific thing to find. Alright, let's get out of the water now before we drown. Oh, there's a specter down here, but no sharks today. Because I think we want to have plenty of shark fins in case we want... Oh, there's one. We could craft something out of them. I think we want to make like a mermaid something or other. And they're super easy to kill now, so, I mean, why not? And since it's raining, I guess, does that necessarily mean that there's a blizzard also going on? It might. I don't know. Let's check a real quick look at the map here. That is quite a squiggle we made. Pretty awful. I'm going to have to go back and clear that out. And there's still more room to the left for there to be more stuff. But yeah, it seems like we've definitely outclassed ourselves with the Sky Island. So let's go ahead and teleport back. And we'll make a quick run. Just in case there might be something cool going on over to the left. Thankfully, the biomes are not too far away. So you go through this little hallowed, and then there's like this one little tiny section of corruption, and then we're pretty much to the ice one. And none of the stuff here even phases me anymore. This is just kind of like a little process. Not sure why we were so worried about corruption spreading. I guess because it makes the NPCs leave. But if it was for the fact that like enemies keep spawning, well, I can kind of deal with it now. At least I think so. Clearly this is not like the dungeon or anything anyway. Oh, excuse me, there's a little pit there full of spikes. That's kind of mean. Alright, here's the snow biome. Are we going to find anything here? Just do a quick run through. If we see any lasers shooting at us, well, we know what's up. And I will have a quick look just in case it drops the frost chest piece. There it is! Yeah, I see you there. Well, I see the lasers anyway. I don't really have a good way to incapacitate it this time. When I had it in the water, it was just sort of hanging out. Oh, I should probably shoot it with the golden shower. That way it loses the defense bonus, right? And then, yeah, Ice Golem is dead already. And, oh, it dropped the breastplate. So there we go. We just made the whole frost set. And there is... Oh, it's a parasol. I thought that was an item. Last time I actually had a couple of these things drop. Oh, the blood moon is rising. It's gotta be tonight, huh? Gotta be tonight. I was just gonna do a boss fight, but now we've got to deal with whatever that means. So they're werewolves or something? Or there's still zombies? I don't know. The zombies aren't even an issue for me anymore. Zombies are kind of just around. I feel like I should just summon the boss anyway and just see how I do. It's not like it was particularly difficult to build the summon item. I mean, granted, I don't want to make 100 of them, but if it's just more of an experiment, I might as well. And I also wonder if there are other drops from this Frost Golem character that are worth investigating. Because if there are, I mean, why not kill him a few times since he's here? This spear is great. Oh, geez, he froze me in place. I didn't know he could do that. Alright, things are getting a little bit scary right now. Alright, we got him. And we got some more frost leggings. Not that I necessarily needed to, but, you know, the more the merrier, I guess. And now I don't feel like I want to summon the boss as much. I could always fight the Destroyer a few more times. Oh, it's a clown with... Oh, these guys have bombs. I gotta watch out for these. I might not actually want to go home right now, because I think they can blow up parts of my house. But I haven't seen a lot of Blood Moons. I think this is one of the first, even, on this entire Let's Play. So, I don't know what to really make of that. Yeah, a whole bunch of werewolves, I guess, is what we're getting from this experience today. So, maybe we're gonna put off the boss fight one more episode. I suppose what I can do then is I can handle this off-camera, because the Blood Moon takes pretty much the whole night. Then we'll have a whole nother day ahead of us, and then the next night we can go ahead and do that boss fight. But there's not a lot else that I can really think of that I would want to take care of while we're here. And I don't think the clowns can get to my house when I'm not near it, right? There's no reason for them to bother it. But just in case I come back and my house is partially destroyed or something, I guess I'll do that rebuilding as well. That's even a factor. Things are starting to get a little bit more hectic now, and my health is almost out. That's the thing I'm starting to worry about, is if I have to run back home and then I just basically am going to be in trouble because I won't be able to heal up fast enough. I guess I could always just, like, block this doorway, but there's always going to be some dudes that can shoot through that, right? I still have 30 seconds on a heal right now. That's not good. Thankfully, not too many things shoot. And thankfully, I do shoot all the time now. Oh yeah, there is actually a little bit of green light coming off of that. That's neat. It's like a little bit of an Xbox crystal or something, casting lime green light into the night. Now, the last thing I need is to get shot out of the sky by the laser again. As much as I enjoyed running into that golem when I found him, for the chance of drops, well, I've already got the full frost set. Although I want to see what the set special is, because they all seem to have some kind of a set bonus. Somebody had mentioned also in the comments that it would be a cool idea if they let you, like, squash a set into an accessory that has that set's armor bonus. I think that is a really good idea, and I would love to see that happen as well. Oh, I can't hit that projectile out of the sky. I thought I could for some reason. And now all of a sudden I'm about to die again, even though I was doing pretty well for a moment there. I kind of want a spot in the world where I could maybe not be besieged from both sides, if anything, just the one. And this looks like a decent spot. I just gotta wait it out. There we go, healed up again. Once we get that extra 100 health, that should help a little bit as well. Well, I think you get how this is gonna go, so we could just wrap up this episode now. There's another clown on the scene. We could just poison him and back off. I don't think his bombs are gonna do all that much to me, right? Yeah, they're kind of like little firecrackers at this point. But yeah, I guess I'll finish things up at right here. It's a pretty hectic spot, but I don't see myself dying or anything. Well, if I do, probably not more than one time. And then next time we'll come back, we'll fight that boss for real this time. I know you've wanted to see that for several episodes now, and I keep pushing it back, but hopefully you can understand my reasoning for each time. Man, at least I'm wrecking everything, though. Feels a lot better that the shift of power has moved again into my favor to some degree. We're like halfway through the Blood Moon. I'll continue fighting these guys off, collecting money, potentially finding a drop. I don't know. Maybe there's something here. And if you guys could continue leaving your support and your comments in general, I will continue reading them. We'll see how the twins go. I don't even know if there's any huge benefit for me killing even the twins. I mean, getting them killed, you know, to have one less thing that I haven't done is one option, but... Oh, geez, I'm frozen. But I'm not sure if there's anything particularly great that they can drop that I'm going to need. Somebody's also mentioned I get a mini shark. Oh, geez, a bunch of stuff just dropped. Alright, let's see what this is. I'll get rid of this dirt. I've got my stacks of, well, all kinds of things, actually. Oh, I actually have iron seed. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. And I'll put all this stuff in my chest for next time as well. Get all my inventory management done behind the scenes. And that is an ice feather, so that means I can now make ice wings, which is actually one of the ones that I really wanted to make. So there we go. We actually made some positive progress after all, even though I was just about to admit defeat in a way. Well, not completely defeat. There's another freaking ice golem down below me, isn't there? Man, I thought these guys were rare. I thought they were like a once every now and then occurrence in the ice biome, but it seems like every time I've been here for more than a few minutes, I've fought many of them, actually. Not like I have a problem with it. I mean, the drops are great. Heal. And kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Alright, there we go. And another frost breastplate. So the thing I couldn't find, I now have multiple of. And they'll probably continue dropping down into the scene, so, I don't know, probably another 5 minutes of this and we'll be out. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. As always, please continue to leave your support and comments. I will catch you next time, and I hope to see you for, what is it, episode 47. So have a great night. See you later.